Peace everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yodi. Hey, how's it going? So we're back with another pick a card. Today's pick a card is all about what you need to focus your energy on for the month of February. Just a brief overview. Obviously this is a very general pick a card. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So yes, without further ado, let's hop into our video. So if you chose group number 1, the crystal quartz, we're going to pull tarot first, then do oracle. Same thing as last time. While I'm shuffling, make sure you're taking deep breaths, close your eyes, focus your intention, ask for signs, ask for messages, and just take really deep breaths to ground. Okay, all right, so group number 1, there is a very specific message happening here. So if you know instinctively, what is she talking about? This isn't your reading. Go find another, pick a card, or select another card. Okay, so intuitively what I was picking up on while I was shuffling was quicksand. I saw the image of quicksand. So what that's telling me is almost kind of like this 8 of Swords energy of being stuck, lethargic, slow movement, very little progression, if any. So by looking at your cards, we're going to see what could you possibly do? What could you be possibly be feeling stuck with? Yes, that's gonna be a good one. Okay, so the very first card that came out is the 7 of Cups, okay? Reverse. So maybe you're feeling like this, honestly, this is about a relationship. That's what I'm saying. It's very specific. It's about a relationship that seems to have gone a little awry. But maybe you're in this energy of like, there's nobody else out there for me, or like, I don't have any options. Both of these are false. There's like billions of people on this earth. Like, this one person isn't going to be the end all be all. You'll find somebody more compatible for you. Definitely, I'm picking up on the need to focus on your energy and how you feel, especially after interacting with this person. The reason why I'm saying this is because in the vision that I saw of the quicksand, there was somebody's feet stuck in it. So imagine you're in quicksand and you're constantly trying to move. You're exhausting yourself trying to kind of like go against it. And I think like a random thought, like how to get out of quicksand is to be as still as possible and slowly move yourself out. Same thing goes with this. Don't quote me, don't at me. If you get stuck in quicksand and you try this is not a survival tutorial, but merely a reading. But there is a need to kind of slow it down just a little bit so you can help yourself get out. And so also you can see that there is a way to get out, because I'm seeing like, again, this 8 of Swords energy where, you know, like in the 8 of Swords, the person is surrounded by swords and there's like a sliver of a pathway for them to release and get out. I'm seeing like by you slowing down, you'll be able to see that opportunity for you to leave. The clarifying cup we have our cards is the King of Cups in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. What this is telling me is honestly, like, I heard an equal energy balance, so an equal emotional balance. So maybe you're giving a lot of energy, a lot of potential or energy into the potential of a connection. The King of Cups is telling me that there's a blocked emotional connection, possibly a blocked heart chakra as it pertains to this partnership. It may be from you or it may be from your partner, but either way, if it's a partner, obviously you have attracted them. So there's a need to check in with your heart chakra and see what's going on with there and why there is a blockage from receiving and giving freely. The next card we have is the 9 of Swords. It is in reverse. So what this means to me is, honestly, when I see it upright, you're obviously like staying up at night, worrying about things. I see it almost as like an avoidance of things that you're worrying about. So it's just like, here's a red flag and here you go. I don't see a red flag. What red flag? So It's kind of almost like this avoidance of the red flags and things that you should be worrying about, but you're kind of like pushing it like, it's cool. So in February, I do see you're going to kind of start looking at things in a different perspective, definitely looking at your options, and definitely taking time to slow down just a little bit so you can reevaluate what way to move. The clarifying card for the Nine of Swords in reverse are the Lovers, and the Emperor card in reverse, and the clarifying word is controlling. So what this could mean is the lover you're with or the partner you're with may be controlling also. This connection may be controlling or having like a vice grip around your energy. I really feel as though there's something that's draining, and it's like not even, normally when I see energy draining, I see it almost kind of like leeches, where it's like small spots of energy being taken out. I see a big hole, like a circle energy being sucked out of it. So really take this time to focus on how you feel when you interact with people. The very next card we have, interesting enough, because this comes up twice, is the Page of Cups in reverse. Now this is, to me, honestly, an advice placement. If you were even questioning about, well, what if I approach it like, what if I do it like, nah. I'm seeing the need to kind of just move forward from this connection because it's not a very beneficial one. Like, it's kind of like it's ran its course type of thing. You have the Page of Cups in reverse. So this, like, again, love offer, the possibility. It's like the word for that is immaturity. So it's just like the connection, the two combining energies. I'm not saying just you by yourself as an immature person, but something that we should definitely take into consideration, especially when we're courting someone or being involved with someone, is how does my energy plus their energy equal? What is the vibe between us? If it's not a harmonious, peaceful one that you can maintain, one that's not beneficial for you, it's time to leave. And what I'm seeing is it's kind of like an immature energy, one that is really heavy and controlling. The next we have is the King of Swords. This is cutting edge energy, very slick with the tongue, venomous words. And the next we have is the Ten of Swords, betrayal. So this is the advice. If you continue to stay in the connection in the month of February, this is a potential outcome where it could be even more burdensome on you, and you might get this Ten of Swords energy. So for your oracle cards, listen, I'm sorry. I know, like, when you come and pick a card, nobody wants to hear all this. But listen, when you seek a guidance from Spirit doesn't care what you want to hear, okay? They don't. They really don't. So for your oracle cards, we have challenge, okay? The challenges that you are facing are divinely placed in your life for your optimal growth. What are you supposed to be learning from here? How can you break this cycle? How can you set yourself free from this? That is the challenge. That is the question you should be asking yourself. For our angel cards, we have be fearless and stay strong. So really question, what fears do you have? So fears like, I don't have any options. This is the person for me, whatever it is, whatever the fear is, really sit with it, know it, and question the validity of it. Then for our Shamanic card, we have the feminine energy. So this is connecting with the moon. It's like the moon card. When I do readings, my nose gets stuffy for some reason now, but the feminine energy card in this deck is like synonymous to the moon card in tarot for me. With this card, this is telling me that there is a need to, again, look at shadow aspects of yourself that you're not necessarily wanting to look at. This blocked Nine of Swords energy, there's a need to look at what's going on objectively, taking a step back and be like, how do I really feel about that? Do I like it? No. How can I leave from it? Do I enjoy it? Yes. How can I stay? How can I cultivate more of this energy? New day. So the new day card is here. That means there's a new day. Every day you wake up, look at it like a blank canvas. This is another way to make and cultivate the life that you want. It's all about, will you allow yourself to have it? Truly, honestly, removing fear and manifesting out of a place of power and intuition. This card also talks about a needing to wait just a moment before making any rash decisions. This talks about a little bit more information going to be coming in. And I do think that once you take the time to take a step back and look at things, you will receive the clarification and the guidance that you're inquiring about. The energy is gaining momentum, okay? The energy of pulling yourself out of this muck is happening. Expect powerful change, yes. Wash away your burdens, okay? So possibly taking a bath may be needed. Moving forward, okay? So do not look back is what the sign says. You will be moving forward, washing away your burdens as you move forward. Don't look back because you've already been there, you know? And distractions. So the connection that you have going on right now is definitely distracting you from the work that is needed. Alternatively, there may be distractions placed in your way, so it's hard for you to see that, like, this isn't as beneficial as I thought it was. So again, the needing to take a step back and reevaluating things is huge here. It's a huge reoccurring thing. So for your self-love, how can you help yourself get some rest? Okay, Spirit works wonders while we are sleeping. That's because that barrier of what we want, like our comfortability, like what we want to experience, lowers, and we can experience more intense dreams and more messages in our sleep. The next one is mental health checkup. Instantly when I pulled that card, I saw the mind. So maybe you might need to find a space where you can talk freely. So there might be counseling might be a really good option if that resonates with you. I am ready to receive love, yes. And whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer: the light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. Okay, so group 1, I really hope this reading was beneficial. If it resonated with you at all, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Group number 2, if you chose this stone, the Dalmatian Jasper, this is your reading on what you should be focusing your energy on for the month of February. So as you know, just like any other video, I'm going to shuffle, pull your tarot cards, and then we're going to hop into your oracle message. Music on the track. Okay, so what I'm picking up on is there is all right, in my vision, what I see in my mind's eye, I see kind of like this soldier at war that's just kind of exhausted and is dragging itself or dragging themselves forward. So for your oracle, your tarot cards, just hopefully we can connect it and it makes sense. So the very first card we have is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And this card is very much my, like, I call it my sweatshop card, but this is a card talking about hard work. This is talking about like putting in the effort, putting in the energy, putting in all the stuff you need to make these pentacles come into fruition, making them happen. Like, all right, I'm gonna bust them out. All right. There's a blockage of this energy. So what I'm seeing this as is kind of almost like, honestly, the word is coming to me is defeatist energy. Okay, so what I'm hearing is like, if you have experienced a possible setback and it really has you like in your ego, like, I don't know if I could do it, and you kind of have stopped putting in the effort and the energy needed to build whatever it is that you're building, this is your advice to get it together. And I say it with as much love as humanly possible, because this really just seems kind of like an advice of spirit to just, come on, you can keep going, you can do it. So the 8 of Pentacles is being clarified, and this is why I thought it was interesting. You have the Strength card in 2 different decks. One upright, one in reverse. So this is kind of like, to me, the fact that one is upright, one is in reverse is kind of like, do I have what it takes to do it? Maybe I don't. Can I do it? Maybe I can. Should I do it? Maybe I shouldn't. So it's like yes and no energy. Like, I'm gonna put my best foot forward and be like, is this my best foot? So there is a need to kind of take a step back and see why you feel this way, because you're wasting energy in this back and forth energy of like, yes, no. You're wasting a lot of mental energy doing that. So by you just taking the time to step back and sit down and like, okay, so what is it? How can I, what's my plan? How can I accomplish this? How can I execute this? It'll save you on time and energy. And then also it'll kind of give you like just a little roadmap, or at very least like a rough draft of where to go from here. So it's not kind of like, I don't know what to do. The next card we have is 8 of Wands. Action. Action is the clarifying card. It's time to get moving. It's time to move it on. The next card we have is the Page of Swords. This is the Bright Idea card, definitely from like the little vision that he's having. This is in reverse, so this is really piggybacking off of the Eight of Pentacles that's in reverse, where it's like I'm putting in this work to get my vision. It's like it's a blockage in vision, blockage in the energy you're putting forth to make that vision happen. The next card we have is Page of Pentacles. The word is consistent. And the next card we have is the Hanged One. So it's the Hangman. There is a need to take a step back and look at things from a different perspective. The way you're looking at it, again, is going to drain you more energy than be beneficial for you. So taking a step back, coming back into balance, and planning things out, putting action towards these plans, and being consistent is the advice, what we're getting right now. The very next thing, this is just more advice. The very next thing is there's a need to kind of co-create with the universe. I kind of pick up, especially with this card in reverse, is the Eight of Swords. This is the divine, this is like a stuck card, right? And the universe is like, you ain't stuck, girl. It is blocked. So I am saying the need to reach out with whoever you align with, whatever deity you align with, whatever ancestor, spirit guide you co-create with. You don't have to do this by yourself. You can literally surrender your burdens to the universe and be like, y'all, this is heavy. Can y'all help me do something with this? And they will help you. But it's all about reaching out and asking for help. It's all about giving that. And the next card we have is release. This is the Nine of Swords. There's a needing of releasing these burdens. By you doing this, by you taking the advice of spirit, you're going to be in your Emperor energy. You're going to be standing stronger. You're going to have more energy. You'll be able to make better choices. And for some reason, the word judgment came up. So, your oracle cards, self-expression came up. There's a need for you to express yourself, express how you feel, okay? Trade, you have the trader card, exchange energy for to create abundance, okay? How are you going to exchange this energy if you're depleting yourself of it? So just take this time to take a step back and help yourself out. There is a need to stripping illusions. What were we talking about? It's like the perspective that you have is draining you. So it's a need to take a step back, change the way you're looking at it, and you'll be good. You are moving into balance, but the thing is, you just got to get moving with it. Adjustments are required. The way you're looking at it, the way you're going about your dream or your vision or whatever it is, there is a better way of doing it. You just got to take a step back, maybe even ask spirit, how can I do this better? You know, start asking questions like that so you can get the help you need. So it's not like you're doing it all by yourself. Luck is on your side. So when you do get going, know that the energy that you're going to create for yourself is going to definitely be matched by the universe. Then we have embrace the masculine. This is talking about taking charge. Taking charge, okay? It's time. It is time. There is a need to forgive. See it as you see fit. Definitely, if this forgiveness is another energy draining thing, forgive. It's for yourself, not for the other person. No, for real, release. There's something that you need to be releasing. Honestly, I heard forgive yourself and release, like just release the illusions that you may be cultivating. Okay, so how can you help yourself? Get a massage, especially as you do the work. The energy is going to come out of your body, so you might as well massage it out. And then abundance planning. Okay, so once you get going, I don't even gotta say it. True abundance is an inside job, because what we feel inside will be transmuted outside, as within, as without, as above, so below, as within, as without. Yeah, you get it. I make decisions from a place of intuition and power, not a place of fear specifically. So group 2, I really hope that that was beneficial for you. I hope that it gave you some sort of clarity. If you resonated with it at any frequency, any level, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, where I post pick a card videos every week. All right, bye. Okay, group number 3. If you pick this rose quartz crystal, this is your reading. What I'm seeing is like a carousel, but it's on high speed. So it's all I can see is like a blur of lights, a spinning lights. What this could tell me, what this could talk about is a huge karmic cycle that needs assistance. The very first card we have is the Three of Swords. So this is talking about heartache of some capacity. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to receive messages, understand this, and check in and look at visions at the same time. So the Three of Swords, this is talking about heartache at some capacity. There is like this healing or self-soothing, but in a manner of like codependency almost. The card we have is the Temperance card. The word is excess. So, and then the Hierophant. So I'm seeing like this unconventional way of healing from past heartache. So possibly this could be like, I got me a rebound. I'm gonna give my time and energy to my rebound. Or it could just be using substances to help yourself get through it. But there is a need to address those feelings in some form, shape, or form. The next card we have is the Page of Pentacles. That is clarified by the King of Cups, the Two of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Very interesting. Honestly, what I'm picking up on like both parties, now I am picking up that this was potentially like a dissolving relationship of some sort, but it seems like both of y'all have your mind on your coin in some sense of the word. Like y'all are both focusing on monetary gain specifically is what I'm seeing, more so than just like energy and time, blah blah blah. This is all about money, and especially I can't help but to focus on where they're going. Like y'all both going to get your bag, but the four focused, one seems to be more focused on love and the other one isn't. Yes, so this stalemate, there's needing to be a decision made regarding someone who is very emotional, possibly a water sign, but there is a decision because it's kind of like the energy is a little stagnant. So yeah. Then the next card we have is the Nine of Swords. So this is anxiety, sitting up at night thinking about this. Let me just tell you, whoever's watching this, reclaim your power, reclaim it, because the situation you're inquiring about, it's happening because there is a cycle that needs to be broken. There is something that you're supposed to be looking at. Yeah, because I can't help but look at this little demon thing on its shoulder, just gnawing at it, just like, I'm already in my mind already, and I got you on my shoulder telling me all the hoopla. So there is a need to kind of just stay out of your mind as it pertains to overthinking and really challenging that voice, that invasive voice, like, is this really how it is? Is this really how I feel, type of thing. The next card we have is the Five of Wands, compromise, the Knight of Cups in reverse, moody, the Chariot in reverse, directionless, and this one, the Lover's card in reverse. So what this is saying to me is, okay, I was listening. What this is saying is there is a huge need to compromise as it pertains with spirit. Just compromising and giving things up as it pertains to surrendering in a traditional sense, instead of worrying yourself sick and staying up and just like really grappling with like, well, what about this? What about that? No, there is a need to kind of compromise the conflict and surrender it, so that way you can be more in power, you can have more direction, there's more forward moving energy. And then there's something as it pertains to like, this is the advice, if you stay there, you're going to be more moody almost. And I see it because there's a lack of emotional fulfillment. So for your oracle cards, there is a need to give thanks. Be thankful for what is presently in front of you. And there is a need to connect with your root chakra big time. As far as it relates to sense of stability, security, all that. There's a huge need. So maybe you might benefit from affirmation of like, I'm safe, I'm secure, I'm divinely protected, blah, blah, blah. But I think that would be helpful for definitely if you're someone who suffers with anxiety and you worry about your well-being, especially if the partner you're inquiring about is someone you live with. Just keep speaking affirmations over yourself. There is a need to connect with family, relying on family, reaching out to family, saying, hey, I just need help. Then make the sacrifice. So it's time to give up things that no longer serve you, things that are no longer empowering you. We have faith in your dreams. You can achieve them. Emotions are running high. Teaching this, what you're going through is teaching you a very valuable lesson. Again, what I was talking about, those karmic cycles, this is teaching you how to like take a step back, be like, okay, I'm done. I'm seasick. No, that has nothing to do with that. Like, I'm motion sick. I got motion sickness. Yes. So this is teaching you how to plant your seeds and root in something that's fertile and beneficial for you. Cultivating as all good mindset will be very helpful for you at this time. Follow the voice of your soul. Listen to using your discernment to figure out what is, firstly, the sound of your soul, okay? What does your soul sound like? Versus what does those inner demons sound like? What does the shadow self sound like, or those invasive thoughts? The crystal card, ancestor healing. So you're definitely going to be doing a lot of heart chakra work, a lot of solar plexus and root chakra. Your cards that will help you. We have the sex card. Bust it. Do it responsibly, okay? There's a need to look at the stars and see like what's going on in the lunar cycle and how can you support yourself. My presence is my power. So being present, even though like things may be uncomfortable, the more you are present, the better off you shall be. And I choose to reinterpret my fears with a more loving perspective, okay? You are safe. You are secure. You are divinely protected. And it's timely because you picked the rose quartz, so pour all that self-love onto yourself. Group 3, I hope this was beneficial. It was a pleasure being in your energy. If any of these messages resonated, please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I was going to say like, care. Yes, I do go live nope. I post videos every week. And yeah, so I look forward to seeing you all next week. Have a great week. Yes, bye.